Let's see how this begins.
Hi everyone, Bill Trinan here from Nintendo to deliver some new information about upcoming games. You may think you know all about our 2016 lineup, but we have a few secrets left to reveal about some games you may have heard of.
Alright.
We begin with Star Fox Zero, so let's kick it over to someone who knows all about shooting for the stars, Shigeru Miyamoto.
Sweet! Hey!
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto, a game producer at Nintendo.
A game producer. Just
I'm here today
a game
in New York
producer.
City. It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so it's very cold. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. Star Fox Zero is finally ready. We made this game to be an authentic action game, the kind
God,
I
looks
haven't
fucking
worked
gore,
on for a
bitches.
long time. It turned out to be the type of game where the more you practice, the more fun it gets. The plot and the game structure are similar to the Star Fox on Nintendo 64, but the story and map structure here are completely new. This time, there are teleporters that appear in the game. The teleporters play an important role in the storyline and also have a big impact on the branching paths in the map. Now, I'd like
That's
to
like all the way back from the
that
Super
we
NES
haven't shown
version.
yet. This is Fortuna. It's packed with dangerous bioweapons and will prove pretty challenging, so enjoy going up against all new
Hey,
enemies.
cat.
Some pretty giant ones, too. There are
Doduo!
also
Oh,
a
not
lot of
Doduo.
alternate paths in the maps. You can see this looks like the Corneria stage at first, but there is actually a branch in the path on the right. When you take this path, it leads to a new level. If you go through here, you'll be confronted by a never-before-seen boss. This boss is also worth defeating, and once you win, you'll be taken back to the map, where even more paths will open up. Just like that, Star Fox Zero is a game where once you defeat Venom in normal mode, many new and alternate paths will appear. As you explore these different
Yes!
paths, you'll encounter Starwolf and his 4-man team. They'll provide a really tough challenge. The player can use the new target mode and various maneuvers and other new attack strategies to battle Starwolf throughout the game. The goal you are shooting for is Venom and Andross, but of course the gameplay is completely new. On the way, you'll realize that there are multiple paths available for you to reach the final destination. Please try it out for yourselves to see how many paths.
Fox only!
There's also a 2-player mode. One player can fly the R-Wing, while the other player aims and shoots. You can play this way cooperating with your friends and aim for high scores, or you can get together with your family and just have fun clearing each level. Now, to those who have the Smash Bros. Fox amiibo, yes, you can use it. With it, you'll be able to play with the R-Wing from the and there might even be some for you. I hope you try it out. One more thing, I want to talk to you about a new game. Some of you may remember that I showed a game 2 E3s ago that was called Project Guard. This game is now complete and is called...
Okay.
Slippy's Uncle Grippy is busy with the job of gathering rare metals in space. Is under attack from all kinds of enemies. In this game, you use Slippy's newly invented security system to ward off these. The player uses 12 cameras, setting them up in various locations to find and attack the enemies to protect. There are about 100 missions to play, but that's not all. You can also edit the placement of enemies, and then you can upload these enemy patterns online so others can play them. You can play others' creations, or have others play yours to earn precious metals.
Ah.
I hope you'll play Star Fox Guard from all around the world. Get good at changing those cameras.
Get good!
Speaking of changing cameras, let's switch it back over to Bill.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Miyamoto. I'm happy to announce that both games, Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard, will come packaged together as a set. To purchase the digital versions can buy them separately in Nintendo eShop, or buy both games for the same total price as the packaged bundle. Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard both on April
22nd. Okay.
2016. It's a box. You're the only hope for our world. You know, There's another Wii U game that's received a number of updates,
Okay.
and I think its fans may want in on a little secret.
What the fuck up about
It ain't over yet for Splatoon.
Alright.
First, we'll be releasing an update to balance some of the gear abilities and adjust various systems in the game.
3K! Fucking
For
3K
gear,
later.
these changes will improve lesser used abilities to make them more appealing.
Missed 5 minutes of this shit already.
We'll be making some changes to matchmaking and team assignment.
Yeah,
Adding
thank
a couple of
God.
elements to the Splatfests to improve the overall user experience.
Yeah.
This first update will be released next week on March 8th.
Sweet.
The second update we have pertained mostly to weapons in the game.
So we have more weapons
In
coming.
addition to adjusting some already existing weapons, we'll be adding weapon set recommendations. These combinations will feature a selection of singular and underappreciated weapons chosen by the owner of Ammo Knights himself, Sheldon. This update into 2 parts, and the first will be arriving in April. We'll also be releasing information about these updates on our website and via our official channels, so make sure to check it out. Next, a Wii U game you're all expecting that comes with some unexpected twists. Here's part of the opening movie in Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games.
You're all expecting that... Not actual gameplay footage. Alright, fine. I am liking the art style at the very least. So all the Koopa kids are in. Diddy OP, please nerf. As long as the boxing works better than Wii boxing. You know some of these guys can run faster than that, right? Guess the Deadly Six aren't quite forgotten yet. When are we gonna get a year of Daisy, Nintendo? Come on, Donkey Kong, your arms are bigger than most of the characters in the game. You should have just clotheslined the shit out of him. Donkey punched him. Yeah.
A new event is making its debut in the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. Rugby Sevens, and it's a lot of fun. It's also a series first, as is rhythmic gymnastics clubs.
What?
Not to mention, every Olympic Games event in the game takes place in venues modeled after the actual venues in Rio. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on Wii U June 24th. We'll keep you updated on the other events and more game details down the line. We'll get back to more Wii U games in just a sec, but remember that you'll first get a chance to earn your place on the podium beside 2 gaming powerhouses. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 Olympic Games launches on the Nintendo 3DS March 18.
Pass.
Next, let's see what's new in Super Mario Maker. It's been about 6 months since the game arrived on Wii U, and players around the world continue to upload exciting new courses every day.
And sadistic
In fact,
shit. Like,
there are
what
more
the
than
fuck?
6.2 million courses for players to jump into at this very moment. Since launch, we've done this on 2 separate occasions. And here we go again. It's update time. Now, when you shake a thwomp, it'll transform into a skewer from Super Mario World. Thwomps were already pretty beefy, but these are an even bigger pain. In a good way. Also,
Yeah.
when you shake a P-switch, it'll turn into a key. Plus shaking a door will now make it a key door. Yep, you guessed it. Can't open one of those without a key. Hide one in a block, or make an enemy hold. You can make levels where you can't advance without a key. Which means mandatory boss battles.
Huh.
And
Don't-
if you
oh,
shake
yeah.
a coin, it'll change into a pink coin. Collect them all, a key will appear. That way you can make an adventurous level where you have to find all the pink coins to win.
Ah.
These new course elements definitely expand your puzzle-making horizons. We're also adding new elements to online play. The update will let you play 100 Mario Challenge on a new Super Expert mode.
Super
It'll
expert.
unlock after clearing mode. and it'll dish out a volley of 6 extremely tough levels for you to beat with 100 Marios. Your prize: new Mystery Mushroom costumes.
Tetra.
Even if you
Hey.
think you have them all, give this new mode a try and see if you can get them all. Additionally, the Super Mario Maker bookmark site see additions such as ranking categories for world records and the number of first clears on courses, inspiring new ways to create and play in the main game. This new update will be available for download on March 9th.
Marsh Knife. Okay, that's like next
Sometimes,
freaking week.
one of the best parts of an RPG is its style, and no one understands that quite like Atlas, the makers of this next Wii U game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE is a brand new IP that takes inspiration from Atlas's own titles and the Fire Emblem series.
But
It's an energetic fusion of the deep
didn't this
RPG
freaking
gameplay
bomb
from
like
Netflix
horribly in Japan?
and the adrenaline-fueled fun of a huge Pop Idol concert. Every inch oozes style, from the in-game music videos and commercials to the hot new tracks from Avex, the company behind some of the biggest pop stars in Japan. And speaking of, the game is based in Japan, so we're keeping its original VO track and adding in English subtitles.
Okay, well, as long as, you know, Treehouse isn't messing that shit up.
If you consider yourself a JRPG fan, or just someone daring enough to try something new, look no further. Your summer is now complete. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE will arrive
Sharp
stateside.
FE. That sounds more like a freaking Guilty Gear game.
You may remember this.
Not my
next
cup of tea,
title
but
from Nintendo
hope you
Direct
guys
last
enjoy it,
year.
at least. Somebody does.
Lost Reavers is Bandai Namco's latest free-to-play online co-op action game.
Okay, what was this all about?
Team up with other adventurers online to fight zombies and solve puzzles as you search for valuable treasure in the most diverse locations on the planet. You'll need the wits to solve puzzles, the expertise to kill bosses, and the firepower to fight legions of undead guardians. Acquire treasure and successfully make your way back to complete the mission and receive your share of the spoils.
Ha!
As
Okay.
you go on missions, characters will level up, unlock more skills, and increase their funds so you can acquire new weapons. Each map also has a variety of different routes, puzzles, and enemy spawns, so levels can be played and enjoyed multiple times. You can look forward to playing Lost Reavers in the open beta version coming soon to Wii U.
Open banner. Okay.
Next, let's
Still
keep
looks
the
a little
town
raw,
red,
though.
and just about every other color. In the Paper Mario series, we always challenge
Oh, a
ourselves
new
to
Paper
bring
Mario?
something fresh to the action-adventure genre. And this time, in Paper Mario Color Splash, the theme is colors and paint.
So it's
As such, the game
More
takes
Paper
place in
Mario
a colorful
Splatoon.
paradise called Prism Island. But
Oh boy.
something is very wrong.
And you'll need to
Prism
beat
Island
6
is being
things.
drained of its color. To make sense of all this, it's up to Paper Mario to do like he does and set off on a journey to bring color back to the land. And his new paint hammer is just the ticket.
Paint hammer.
It splashes paint on anything he hits, restoring the island's color bit by bit. He can even splash paint on colorless toads.
So it's like
to revive
reverse.
them.
It's reverse
Splash
freaking
of
Mario
toad to
Sunshine.
liven up a toad house. In battle,
So-
we'll paint cards like this, and then flick them to start the battle. There are special cards too. They'll unleash some satisfyingly powerful attacks. The latest entry in this beloved series, Paper
Color
Mario
Splash.
Color Splash, is currently planned for release in
2016. Yeah.
Pikachu, Lucario, Machamp, Gengar, and many more of your favorite Pokemon are about to face off in Pokmon Tournament for Wii U.
Crazy. It's crazy something like
Fair
that
League,
that even
players will
exists.
start at the bottom tier, facing off against relatively easy opponents. But as you move up in the ranks, you'll encounter skilled opponents worthy of winning a fight in any mode earns in-game currency that allows you to change the appearance of your avatar. This will require quick reflexes and the ability to read your opponent fast and can use their speed to rush in and deal damage. Other Pokemon rely on their brute power to dominate the competition. Each main battle Pokemon and pairings of support Pokemon can change the way you approach the fight. So find your favorite combination to suit your playstyle. To help you
That
decide
looks
which
pretty
Pokemon
fast,
to
I gotta
first,
admit.
Here's a few highlights of main battle Pokemon. Lucario uses powerful aura-based attacks to create attacking projectiles from far away.
So it looks.
After activating Burst Attack mode, Lucario can unleash a massive beam of aura energy to get back into the battle, or to finish it off.
It's a lot more like the DBZ games. Which is not a bad thing,
Champ
as long as it's fun to
capitalizes
play.
on brute strength via rapid-fire punches, damaging throws, and more to send opponents reeling. This Pokemon is a real heavy hitter, and a force to be reckoned with when up close and personal. Last but not least, Gengar pulls out to keep opponents guessing. If instantly appearing anywhere, throwing
That looks fucking cool, I'm sorry.
doesn't scare you, then Gengar's final burst attack move is really the stuff of night.
Chaos Dimension!
Early adopters,
Sorry,
an
but-
exclusive amiibo card of Shadow Mewtwo will come with a
Mewtwo.
physical copy of
I love how this guy pronounces
so make sure you
things.
grab it early,
Charizard.
as it won't last forever. Pokmon Tournament launches on Wii U March 18th. For appetite for launch day, make sure to catch the final battles of the Pokmon Tournament Early Access competition that airs on March 17th. And tomorrow, March 4th, we'll return to the land of Hyrule, or journey there for the first time, to experience an updated version of one of the most stirring tales in the Zelda series. The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess HD. Visit our YouTube channel to watch the Twilight Princess retrospective and learn all about the making of the original from development.
I haven't done that yet.
The fourth and final episode will fill you in the new version when it launches tomorrow alongside the game. March is also a big month for Nintendo 3DS. Of choice, Nintendo has your back, because this month also sees the introduction of Nintendo's new loyalty program, My Nintendo.
Ah, right, I already signed up for
It's more
that,
than just
though.
a traditional point program. My Nintendo aims to offer more comprehensive and integrated features that will reward you for interacting with Nintendo products and services
It's an
in
exciting
a variety
time.
of new ways. You can pre-register for Nintendo's first smart device app, Miitomo, and sign up for a Nintendo account now to become a My Nintendo member and start earning
I
My
did
Nintendo
that.
Platinum points. Stay
I did that the
tuned
day
for
it went
more
live,
details.
and the confirmation email
There's
didn't show up till the
another
next
big
day.
in March, and it involves Amiibo.
Okay.
Winning Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge is a special treat for all you Amiibo lovers out there. In this free download for Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, you can tap compatible Amiibo figures to guide one of 10 mini characters through specific levels that they alone can access.
Oh.
Each mini has their own powers too, like Mini Mario, who can wall jump. There are some other really neat powers as well. This game will be available for early access at participating retailers beginning March 25th with the purchase of any Nintendo Amiibo figure. It will also be available to download for free from Nintendo eShop on Wii U and Nintendo 3DS.
So you basically get a free game with it. That's pretty awesome. Not
In
like I don't
other
have a ton of
news,
amiibo.
Series 4 of the Animal Crossing Amiibo cards are on the way this June. Also keep an eye out for the Isabelle Amiibo figure, which will be available individually, separate from the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival bundle in June as well.
Not
She'll be
bad.
accompanied by another Amiibo figure, this time sporting her summer outfit. Now let's take a look at what else is new in Nintendo eShop for Nintendo 3DS. Virtual Console is about to receive an upgrade, exclusively on new Nintendo 3DS systems. We'll begin releasing Super NES Virtual Console titles, complete with new Nintendo 3DS exclusive features, like Perfect Pixel Mode, which displays each game in its original resolution.
Nice.
The classic games you see on screen and more are coming in the near future. The very near future. To begin, these original Super NES launch games will be available in Nintendo eShop for new Nintendo 3DS systems following today's presentation. We'll add to the lineup with these titles on March 24th,
Earthbound.
and then even more on April 14th. The legendary games of the Super NES era hold a special place in many gamers' hearts, mine included. So I'm planning to turn my new Nintendo 3DS XL into my own portable Super NES ball.
You should have just called it the Super 3DS.
It's hard to
New was
imagine
fucking
that
stupid.
Solitaire and horse racing could be related. Well, because they're not. But that didn't stop the developers at Game Freak.
It's Nintendo, though.
Pocket Card Jockey, you'll play as a jockey who has to...
Okay, Pocket Jockey. Did that name go by nobody think? Yeah, that's a really bad name. Oh my god. They literally called it Pocket Jockey.
And
And nobody thought there might have been something wrong with that name.
As the level rises,
Yeah, I'm playing Pumpkin Junkie.
And you'll gain bonuses too. High-ranking races.
Oh god.
In sponsors. And eventually, you'll retire your faithful steed, and then another, and pair them up on the farm to breed and train new ponies. Before you know it, you may be surprised at just how deep such a simple game could be. Find out for yourself.
So it looks like you just took it even looks like a freaking Chocobo. It looks like you took the Chocobo minigame from Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that already got a sequel?
Featured the exciting, fast-paced 2D
I haven't yet got to play that yet.
From Inti Creates. For the sequel, the action has evolved and comes equipped with new features. Now, Gunvolt's rival Culpin has joined the fray as a playable character. Dash into enemies to walk onto them, then unleash a devastating homing shot. But that's not all. Culpin can also copy the all 7 new boss characters and use them as his own. If you haven't had a chance to play the original yet, from March 2nd till June 1st, Azure Striker Gunvolt will be available at a discounted price in Nintendo eShop. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 will be available in Nintendo eShop on 3DS this summer.
Two Gunvolt games and freaking
marched on to Nintendo 3DS
and freaking Mighty Number 9. It still hasn't come out yet.
A whole new path through the game will become the next installment in a series of downloadable content. This third path through the story, Fire Emblem Fates, will do as its name implies and reveal many secrets you can't discover in the paths of Birthright or Conquest. The path releases on March 10th. Select Explore Fates in the title screen to connect to the internet and purchase Revelation for just under 20 real-world dollars. Once you purchase the path, a third option will appear at the Branch of Fate in Chapter 6. Refuse to choose a side. And today, 2 new maps will be released in the game DLC shop, Dragon's Gate. You can acquire rare weapons on the map Museum Melee.
I'd love to get into that game, but like, holy shit.
Royale will be released.
Censorship is one.
Kingdom
Really bad translations is another.
Is worthy of the task to save an alternate version of Corrin from another world. Each map is available at Dragon's Gate for the price you see on screen. But if you've purchased Map Pack 1, they're already yours for the taking. And keep an eye out for even more DLC maps added weekly until April 21st. March onward, my heroic friends. The battle isn't over yet. 3 weeks from today, Hyrule Warriors Legends will declare war on Nintendo 3DS systems. As fans of the Wii U version already know, the game will pit you as one of your favorite Zelda characters against a near-limitless army of moblins, dodongos, and the like.
So this is another new game.
You can even battle as characters from The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and the brand new character, Linkle.
Why didn't you just make her arrow?
Dedicated to finishing the fight and enjoyed the amount of additional content that was offered. And so, I'm pleased to announce that Hyrule Warriors Legends will also have some new downloadable content available in 2016. Beginning on launch day, you can buy a Season Pass, which will give you access to 4 brand new DLC packs. If you buy the Season Pass, you'll get an exclusive bonus costume for Ganondorf, available on launch day only.
Nice! Oh man, that looks nice.
These packs will also be available for purchase individually. On launch day, anyone in the US who picks up a physical copy of Hyrule Warriors Legends will receive a download code for a free Nintendo 3DS Hyrule Warriors Legends theme. And a transfer code will allow purchasers who own the Wii U version of the game to download and play as the 5 new characters and use Ganondorf's trident weapon from Hyrule Warriors Legends in the original Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. And finally, if you pre-order the game at GameStop in the
Good
US,
Lord.
you'll also receive a special
I don't have that much money.
softcover 16-page character art book. With it, you can learn more about key characters and view concept art of various warriors and weapons, including the new hero Linkle and her mysterious compass. There's another new character flying our way, and she'll be available to download for free in both Hyrule Warriors Legends and Hyrule Warriors on Wii U. Medley is her
Really?
and The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker was her first game. Now, she and her harp are ready for battle. You can add Medley to your roster as a free download, launching alongside the release of the first DLC pack. Charge into battle when Hyrule Warriors Legends
They really know what they're
releases
doing with the
on
DLC
Nintendo
there.
3DS, March 25th. Next, let's brush up on our art skills with true masters of the craft. Disney Art Academy is a fun game that will teach you how to draw popular Disney and Pixar characters. Lessons feature a wide range of characters, and your instructor will teach you how to draw them step by step. Draw lines, color them in, add shadows and highlights as you're instructed, and voila! Anyone can create beautiful illustrations of Disney and Pixar characters like these. With a wave of the magic
I love that Nintendo is trying to make people artists.
Stars, glitter, clouds, and more. Sample artwork will include a variety of characters, from Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh to beloved Disney princesses to some of Pixar's best. Yes, even Disney's Frozen. Plus, you'll learn a variety of art styles depending on the illustrations you're drawing.
Nice.
So
that looks really cool.
And have some fun when Disney Art Academy launches on Nintendo
People do some
3DS.
crazy shit on Miiverse, like absolutely freaking insane.
The original Bravely Default gave thousands of RPG fans exactly what they were looking for. And a big part of that was the exciting jobs your characters could take on to learn powerful abilities. Across the world, you'll encounter dozens of jobs that
Not
each
my
bring
thing,
different
but I know a
strengths
lot
to
of
the
people
table.
really did like that game.
As for today, I thought I'd spotlight a couple of the jobs that are new to the sequel, Bravely Second End Layer, which is fast approaching. Some jobs may sound like standard RPG fare, but I assure you the wizard is anything but. Wizards use spellcraft to customize spells with added effects, like Hammer and Mist. For a powerful strategy, try combining this with the elemental spells of black and red mages, or the healing spells of white mages. And then there's the Catmancer. They learn the moves of the monsters you encounter, and then train cats to perform them in exchange for treats. One way to test out
Even see, he doesn't sound like he believes this
Bravely
shit.
Second demo. The demo's story revolves around the Three Cavaliers, an elite band of Crystal Guard knights that Her Holiness, Agnès Oblige, has dispatched to look into disturbances that have been cropping up. This side story can only be experienced in this free demo, launches in Nintendo eShop March 10th. Best Buy Gamers Club Unlocked members will also receive a unique 16 access the demo early on March 7th. Playing the demo will net you play bonuses you can transfer into the full version of the game.
Yeah, they're pretty good about that.
It becomes available for purchase. And if you're so inclined, you can pre-purchase the game for Nintendo 3DS also on March 10th in the Nintendo eShop. And right now, there's another great way to get a taste for this series. The free demo for the original Bravely Default is still available in Nintendo eShop. When you're ready to jump into the sequel, there's also a collector's edition of Bravely Second End Layer that will include the game, a soundtrack CD, and this.
God damn!
Official art book.
You fucking kidding me? Look at that thing!
Better look at the series of characters, landscapes, monsters, and
I wish I was into that game, but
if you want to learn about this new entry in the franchise, stay tuned to our YouTube channel this month for our new Bravely Second End Layer video series. Bravely Second End Layer launches exclusively on Nintendo 3DS systems April 15th. Another massive RPG is headed to Nintendo 3DS, and it's one fans have been clamoring for. Dragon Quest VII, gotten past, has been completely remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Really?
It's essentially a brand new game. The world, the characters have new 3D models, and this has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous who wants more from his life than fishing. And trust me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on an adventure with the mischievous Prince Kiefer and a clever, headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablets together again, they warp to the past in order to save the present. Along the way, they'll engage in classic turn-based combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities. With art by Akira Toriyama and the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure RPG goodness.
That's pretty awesome for all you RPG
Dragon
fans. I'm
Quest
not an
VII,
RPG guy,
Fragments
but
of the Forgotten Past launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year.
2013.
In Japan, there's a game known as Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter series.
Okay.
And now it's coming west as Monster
The
Hunter
Hunter Generations. Okay.
With the new style system and hunter arts, this is the most customizable Monster Hunter experience ever. And you can
Love
get a
that
taste
idea.
of what's to come in this debut trailer.
Like, already know that. Like, people have been playing this shit for, like, ever since it came out. I've just been waiting, like, you know, I have Monster Hunter 4, I just haven't played it much since I knew Cross was coming. Ooh. Nice. I can't wait. It looks like so much fun. I wish there was a Wii U version of that, though. Summer? Eh.
We'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout out. Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate save data present on it will receive bonus content in the new game.
Okay.
As a special promotion, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99 in Nintendo eShop for 48 hours.
So
starting
buy the-
today at 3 p.m. Pacific.
So go buy the inferior
A
version.
great game and a great reason to get hyped for the next one. Here's another. I'm happy to announce that Monster Hunter Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Marth from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration, head over to twitter.com/.
Freaking crazy. But Nintendo's been getting good
Monster
about
Hunter Generations will be
crossovers and shit like
available
that.
on Nintendo 3DS in summer 2016.
I so wish that was just Wii U,
At
though,
E3,
because
there was one game
3DS just isn't that good
left
for
fans
that.
with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime Federation Force will become an integral part of the Metroid Prime universe. Tanabe-san?
Hello everyone, I'm Kensuke Tanabe. I started from the GameCube version, so it's been about 15 years since I first became the producer of the Metroid Prime series.
Man.
Today, I want to introduce you to the newest installment in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime Federation Force. Being a new title in a series we deeply love, as the development team, we approached it with great passion and effort. Development on this game started in 2009.
You serious?
At the time,
2000 freaking
we started
9?
with the idea of developing a new online multiplayer-focused Metroid Prime title for a
That's like freaking 7 years, dude! What the hell?
Early experiments began in collaboration with our reliable partner in the games, who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube and on Punch-Out for Wii. We kicked off official development with them, but at that point we were working on the Nintendo DSi. And with the DSi, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to achieve the type of performance fans would expect. When we saw the new Nintendo 3DS a few years later, for one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues, and we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick.
Gotta tell you though, that C-Stick really sucks.
We
Like,
decided
up,
to
down,
restart the project.
fucking sucks on that thing.
We wanted to use this new game to tell the story of the battle between the Galactic Federation and the Space Pirates.
I'll be
We
honest
always
though.
imagined battles between these two within the universe,
Right?
but we had never really explored that in the previous games.
Yeah, because it's always been
I've been wanting
Sims.
to do it for over 10 years, so I was ready and excited to try. But
Yeah, 'cause-
given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirate battle, while in the story, it meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time. So, using the Galactic Federation soldiers as the was the natural course of action for this game. Another theme we wanted to add to the game system was the idea, like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game, like a healer, a warrior, a mage, and so on. You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation. Players must divide them among themselves based on a weight limit before taking them on a mission. So, for example, if you kill a lot of repair capsules, then that player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior.
I would love to explain more about that aspect today, about the character's art style, and why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another time. What I can say for sure is that Metroid Prime Federation Force is a game that absolutely belongs in the Metroid universe.
Okay.
That, I promise. Please take a look at this video.
Because one thing, if there's one series that could have used expansion,
solitary war on the space
was
pirates
Metroid.
terminated their phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace, recognizing a need to combat the space pirate menace. The Galactic Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force. Their first mission is to survey the three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an abandoned Federation outpost on the resource-rich planet Excelsia, which was devastated by a meteor crash 20 years ago, plunging it into an ice age.
I know you guys are trying to go for serious here, but the art style just does not follow up with that. Not that I expected to be a bad. I've never been a big Metroid Prime fan.
Were mere ice hoppers. But then the team came face to face with a well-known threat they weren't expecting: space pirates. Now the only way to survive is to work as a team, to master their mechs, and to take down the space pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
Yeah, if they were like they need more characters in the Metroid series
Stay tuned
outside of
for more
Samus and
information
Ridley.
on this next chapter in the Metroid Prime universe. We'll also be hosting several hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon in late March, so I hope you'll try the game out for yourself. Metroid Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016.
Okay, the lateness makes sense
Next,
now
I'd
because
like
they
to
didn't have the
announce a game that
technology to do
combines
it.
some great
Push it
selections
forward.
from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, and more. Introducing Rhythm Heaven Megamix, which will be coming to North America this year. Rhythm Heaven Megamix on Nintendo 3DS offers more than 100 rhythm games, 70 of which have been carefully selected from previous titles in the series, including the original Game Boy Advance game, which was never released in North America. There are also 30 brand new rhythm games. Or tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven Megamix launches later this year. Now, let's take a look at one last. A lot of my co-workers tickled pink. Kirby's headed back to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. Invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up. At first, the game may look familiar. The Pink Puff will travel through stages by jumping back and forth between the foreground and background, while using more than 25 copy abilities. Of course, there will be new copy abilities.
Now Kirby can play Doctor.
In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them. Armor is extremely strong, to the point where it can actually destroy obstacles that stand in Kirby's way. And taking a page from Kirby himself, the Robobot armor can copy enemy abilities.
Man, X. Like the very first thing I thought of.
The Robobot armor can use more than 10 modes. No matter what, armor can deliver 2 types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Match. It lets up to 4 players join forces to battle against powerful bosses. You'll select one of 4 roles and participate in a co-op quest to defeat a boss. Supporting your team by utilizing each role's abilities is the key to victory. While you play, you'll find tablets, and if you collect them all, your team can activate a powerful Team Meteor to inflict major damage. For the first time in a Kirby game, when you complete a quest, you'll gain experience points. And as you level up, your abilities will grow more powerful. That way,
it's
you can
me!
take on more difficult quests. Team Kirby Clash is available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or
nice.
play alone with sidekicks. In addition, this title is compatible with Amiibo.
Really?
Tap them to give Kirby copy abilities in the game. Some Amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will give you the fire ability.
Ha! Makes sense.
And tapping the Link Amiibo
Link should give you
will
sword.
give you the sword ability. In fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen, so try it out sometime.
Smash Brothers.
Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th,
Ah.
launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including Kirby, of course, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and the irreplaceable Waddle Dee.
Irreplaceable.
When you tap any of these Kirby series Amiibo, Kirby will receive a copy ability, but he'll also get a costume unique to each figure. Not to mention, the Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo, the UFO ability.
Huh.
Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru? Kirby Planet Robobot will mechanize your gaming world on June 10th. Thanks for tuning in to this Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
If we have more to reveal, we'll let you know. See you next time.